Hello everyone. So welcome again to the exciting journey to demystify the concepts of OSI model. So I'm excited to kick off this training session with an example which will help you understand the need of OSI or TCP/IP model. So today we are going to delve into the OSI model, which serves as a fundamental framework for understanding how the network systems operate. Just like a blueprint guides architects in constructing a building, the OSI, that is Open System Interconnection Model, provides a structured approach for comprehending the complexities of network communications. So let's explore this framework together to gain insights into the layers that facilitate seamless data transmission. So imagine you are sending a package to your friend or family. First, first what you do is you pack it carefully to keep it safe during the transportation. Then you give it to the courier agency to deliver it to the right address. So let's say you are sending a package to your family from another country where you work. So millions of packages are sent around the world. So when a package is delivered, there are many steps to make sure it reaches the right place. So it might travel by sea or air, then by rail or truck, and finally be delivered by a courier to your door. So now think about sending an email or message on the internet. It also goes through different channels like fiber optic cables, ethernet cables, or satellites. So it starts at your local internet provider, then moves through global providers, and finally reaches the recipient's computer. So in this process there are many devices involved, so your router, ISP router, and more. So there are also different types of network lines and protocols like TCP, UDP, and HTTP, right? So to make all these devices understand each other, we use the OSI model. So it's a framework that helps different devices communicate effectively. So if we talk about the development of the OSI model, the Open System Interconnection Model was developed as a conceptual framework, and this was done by the International Organization for Standardization in late 1970s. So the need for standardized model arose from the increasing complexities of network communication and the growing number of different types of computer systems that needed to communicate with each other. So the main goal was to facilitate communication between different systems regardless of their underlying architecture. So the initiative to create the OSI model was led by International Organization for Standardization, which is a global body that sets standards for various industries. So the OSI model was developed by the ISO's technical committee, which focused on developing a framework for open systems interconnection. So the development of the OSI model was a collaborative effort that involved contributions from various organizations and experts. And when I say experts, the experts are from the field of telecommunications and computing. So some of the key contributors included the International Telegraph and Telephone Consultative Committee, CCITT, and the International Organization for Standardization, that is ISO itself. So during the 1980s, the OSI model gained significant traction as a standard reference model for network communications. However, its practical implementation faced challenges. So, particularly from the already established and widely used TCP/IP model. So, when I say TCP/IP, it stands for Transmission Control Protocol, Internet Protocol Suite. So, TCP/IP eventually became the de facto standard for the internet, while the OSI model remained primarily as a reference model. So, despite its limited implementation, the OSI model significantly influenced the development of networking standards and protocols. So, its layered approach provided a systematic way of understanding and designing network communication protocols. So, this has been instrumental in the development of various networking technologies. Friends, please take a pause whenever needed and make notes of the key points that I am giving you. So, wherever possible, I shall be attaching notes to these lessons under the resource section. Not necessary that each session should have notes attached, but I would request you to keep an eye on the resource section while you go through each session. So, coming back to the topic. So overall, while the OSI model did not achieve the widespread practical implementation, its conceptual framework laid the groundwork for the development of modern networking standards and protocols. So serving as a significant reference point for the design and implementation of various communication protocols and technologies. So armed with a deep understanding of the OSI model, you can effectively troubleshoot systems or network connectivity issues and protect sensitive data and systems from a wide array of cyber threats. So, thank you for watching. So, in the next segment of this course, we'll talk about the 7 layers. So, thank you once again for watching. I hope this introduction was helpful. So, see you in the next class. Have a nice day. Thank you.